Hi, everyone. I hope you had a good weekend. So first, I am working on grading the Module 2 essays, and should be done with those hopefully by the end of today, tomorrow at the latest. And also, of course, remember that by tonight we have a discussion activity in which you'll be finding some medical studies and medical review articles that might work for our upcoming Module 3 project. And I'd discuss some of the details about that about that assignment in my announcement a few days ago. So to go ahead and take a look at that, and of course, as well as the instructions on Canvas. And of course, if you have not yet looked ahead to the Module 3 project instructions, make sure you do take some time to read through those. So then, after today's discussion activity, you'll need to decide on which medical study or medical review article you'd like to use for our next project, and then write a project proposal by tomorrow night, Tuesday night. So you can use one of the studies or review articles that you find for today's discussion, or perhaps one that one of your classmates found, or potentially you find something else that nobody posted that you think is going to work better. So of course, as you do make your decision on the study or review article that you'll choose, remember that one, it does need to be from a medical journal, which is meant for a more specialized medical audience. And second, it needs to be recent, published within the last 2 years. So of course, take a look at the project instructions for more details about that. And I do have some detailed instructions on Canvas regarding what you should discuss in your project proposal. And of course, feel free to check with me in advance to make sure that the article you choose is going to be a good choice, or if you have any questions at all. And of course, I would note that although the project proposals are set up as a discussion board, responses to classmates are not required for this. Those responses are optional. But you still might find it to be helpful to see what your classmates have chosen and how they plan to approach their project, which is why we're using the discussion board feature for that. And of course, make sure that you review the project instructions again before completing your project proposal. And then, of course, check back for any feedback that I'll be leaving for you when I grade those proposals. So then, after you have completed your project proposal, you should take some time to read the medical study or the medical review article that you've chosen more thoroughly. And of course, since you'll need to present the information from it for a lay audience, that non-medical audience for the upcoming project, it will be especially important that you understand the article. And I know some of them are more dense and more complex, so it might mean taking a little bit of extra time to do that. And of course, remember that most medical studies will follow the IMRAD structure, and as discussed in one of our Module 2 readings. And if you choose a review article, then you also might want to review Taylor's Chapter 6 from Module 2 about review articles, because review article and a study are two different types of article. Anyway, understanding the genre, of course, and the structure will help you to engage with and understand the article a lot better. And especially since it was originally written for a more specialized audience. And of course, if you're unsure about the article that you choose, if you need any clarification, have any questions, anything at all, make sure you do contact me. And then after reading through your chosen medical study or medical review article, for Wednesday, we'll have a discussion activity in which you'll write a 250-word summary of the article in your own words. And that's very important, in your own words, because that helps make sure that you really understand the article. So summarizing the article to your classmates, as I said, makes you sure you've engaged with the article better, you understand it. But it's also good preparation for the upcoming project, because you're trying to represent the information and explain it clearly for an audience of your classmates. And so after submitting your summary, you'll then read some of your classmates' summaries and respond to at least 2 of those, focusing particularly on your classmates' clarity. How clear is this? Can I understand this? You can help them identify anything that's unclear or anything that's confusing. So that's going to be, hopefully, will be good preparation for the project. And then after completing your project proposal and summary, you will be shifting your attention to working on the Module 3 project draft, and the draft will be due by Thursday night. So we're moving fast here. And of course, I know that that does give us very limited time for completing the draft. The summer schedule really is very challenging at times. But hang in there. I think you all are doing very well so far. And of course, then we will then have a peer review due by Friday night. And then the final draft of the project will be due on Sunday night, as well as a reflection. I know we don't have Sunday due dates, but I want to make sure there's enough time between the draft and the final draft. And of course, I know that the Sunday is Father's Day, and so I encourage you to finish the final draft earlier if you have any Father's Day plans. I know we have lots of parents in the class, and I'm a parent as well, so Father's Day is an important day for many of us. And of course, then on Monday, we will be starting Module 4, and I'll share more details about that later. But as you do work on this week's assignments and the project that we're for this module, make sure you do let me know if you have any questions or difficulties.